Being able to run a marathon is impressive, but how about running 100 miles after having to relearn how to walk? Joining us now with this incredible story is Brian Boyle. Brian, good to see you.
Good morning.
First things first, you had to relearn to walk. What happened to you that you had to do that?
Long story short, 10 years ago, regular summer day, crossing a local intersection, and I was struck in my driver's side door by a dump truck. Injuries were catastrophic. Heart went across my chest, shattered ribs, shattered pelvis, collapsed lungs, and was medevaced out to a local shock trauma unit. Was in ICU for 2 months, 3 years for a full recovery, and pretty much being reborn in a lot of ways.
That's amazing. And you were a swimmer before then?
Yes, sir.
Right?
I was athletic, and the doctor said because I was so healthy and fit before the accident, it helped with the whole recovery process.
That's amazing. So what then, I know you did some running with training for swimming, but it's one thing to run. It's one thing to run 5Ks, 10Ks, a marathon. Why ultra-marathon?
That's a good question. And for me, I think it's just the adrenaline rush of just seeing what the human spirit can do, and I just thrive off that. I love being out there and running and competing. And 10 years ago, when the heart was racing, the blood was pumping, there were signs that I was dying. Now there's signs that I'm living, and I just love to live life that way. Doing triathlons, doing marathons, now ultra marathons. This is the way that I live life.
Why not tennis or basketball? Why something as strenuous as running and running an ultra marathon? Something that's this much of a large of a task.
I think I just look at life with my background. I take every step as just a triumph for me. So running and doing triathlons, that's probably the best platform that I can do. That's kind of going back with my background now and see what I'm doing now. Just raising awareness and just living life. 3
years for a complete recovery, you said, after the accident.
Yes.
So at that end of the 3 years, you then could walk normally again, and you're back to a normally functioning life.
Yes, yes.
Correct?
A lot of physical therapy, a lot of support, and doing the Hawaii Ironman is what completed the healing process for me.
Okay.
So 3 years from leaving ICU, I went to Hawaii, did the Hawaii Ironman, and that was the end of the recovery process.
So how many years ago was that you were completely recovered?
That was back in 2007, so
Okay.
2004 to 2007.
Okay, so my next question is, how long did it take you to get from walking to running smaller events to getting up to running 100 miles? How do you pace yourself to run 100 miles?
I'm going to find out tomorrow, because I'm still trying to figure it out, because I've done 50-mile ultramarathons, I've done 11, 12 marathons, so 100 miles is going to be an interesting process.
Yeah.
I think I'll learn how to pace as I run the actual race. So.
Do you know how many are actually taking part in this? How many other people running 100 miles
I
as well?
believe between 150 to 200 runners. I think it would be.
See, I'm proud when I power walk on my treadmill.
That's
4 miles. I feel like I've done something. That's pretty impressive. What's the message you want to get out to people right now with your great experiences and the things you're doing right now?
Well, like with this race in general, I'm running this race to dedicate to 100 blood donors. I've raised 100 blood donation pledges towards this race, which makes it extra significant for me to be able to have my blood recipient background, shock trauma background, all the way until today, 10 years later, and I'm doing 100 miles for these 100 blood donors. So it's my way of kind of raising awareness, supporting the cause, and just giving back.
I'm curious, have you run along someone along the path you've inspired, and they've come and talked to you about how maybe they're getting involved because of what you've done?
When I hear about it, like through my emails and Facebook, it always inspires me. And when I meet these amazing individuals on the course, when I'm running with them, or somebody biking and running, it really comes full circle for me with my background.
Yeah. So tomorrow it's the C&O Canal is what you're running, 100 miles. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I won't be running any miles this weekend. But good luck.
I'll run for you.
I hope you do. Brian Boyle, very good to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations again. Once again, had to relearn to walk, and now tomorrow on the ultra marathon, 100 miles he's going to run.